What's going on, everybody? It's your boy back for another episode of Rants and Reactions. Here reacting to a video of Chamath Palihapitiya. It's a tricky name. In the recent comments he stated on a podcast about the Uyghurs in China, who's a minority Muslim group who's been pretty much rounded up into concentration camps and forced into labor, in some cases outright murder. So let's check out this video here.
Nobody cares about. Nobody cares about what's happening to the Uyghurs. Okay, you bring it up because you really care, and I think that's nice that you care. The rest of us don't care. I'm just telling you a very hard.
Wait, you're saying you personally don't care?
I'm telling you a very hard, ugly truth. Okay, of all the things that I care about, yes, it is below my line. Okay, of all the things that I care about, it is below my line.
Disappointing.
I ain't gonna lie. This is bad right here. This guy's catching so much heat on social media. And the truth be told, he told the truth. He told how he really feels. And so y'all know, this guy is a minority owner in the Golden State Warriors, the NBA, who got a lot of close ties to China, and they do a lot of business out there, and they make a lot of money. Players make money out there, you know, so it's like a unwritten rule not to be talking bad about anything in regards to China or whatnot. If you don't remember, recently, was like not too long ago, said Daryl Morey came under fire for what he said about pretty much speaking the truth about China, how he felt. He taught China, and he had to. The NBA had to go into damage control about what he said about China and stuff. So ever since then, it's been one of those unwritten rules. Don't say much about China. They got business over there in China, you know. So with this guy coming out, and he is a minority owner of one of the NBA teams, this is definitely not a good look for the NBA. They actually, the Golden State Warriors came out with a statement saying that those are his views, not ours, you know, trying to separate themselves from this. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. As far as he's concerned, this is not a good look for him at all. Like, this comes across as what a lot of people would look at is just another, billionaire, rich guy who don't really give a shit about anybody else or whatever is going on in the world except his bottom line. That's how he came across when he said what he said and this stuff. Then he tried to walk back the statements that he said on the podcast by saying, I come from a refugee family who escaped a country that had human rights issues of their own and all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. Kill all that noise, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit, man. At this point, it's like you said what you said, and you said the blatant truth. That's not on your radar. That's not something you think about. And for the most part, most Americans know we don't go Googling about that stuff every single day or checking up on that news every single day. But to say a human rights issue is not a issue, if it was something that was going on in this country here in the U.S., you would bet your bottom dollar there would be a lot of uproar going on about it. Say, for instance, if you thought you was taking your kids to school and the schools really had them doing forced labor, cleaning the hallways and doing all kinds of stuff that they never told the parents about, there would be a serious uproar in this country. Like, let's just be honest about that. That's not cool. So forcing people against their will is not a good thing, And this guy tried to walk back what he said. Again, it comes across as just a billionaire guy who got his money, don't care about nothing but what is personal to him, his beliefs, and his bottom line. That's pretty much it. It don't sound like he's being authentic with his quote-unquote apology or whatever he's trying to do as far as walking back his statements. But that's just my opinion on that. What y'all think about this, man? This is pretty, it's pretty questionable far as his, he tried to walk back. And that's my whole thing with it. I really don't have a problem with his opinion. That's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's really how you feel. That's how you feel. kudos for you for keeping it 100, you know? But at the same token, when you try to walk back what you say the next day just because you caught heat, if he ain't catch no heat because of this, he wouldn't be trying to walk back what he said. It been all good, all right, on to the next day. What's up with my bottom line? You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he caught so much heat on social media, the news talking about it and stuff, and he trying to walk back his statement, that's what I really had a problem with. Is when you sit up there and try to put on the facade that you care and you blatantly said it bluntly, outright clear as day. Even when the person on the podcast with you sit there and try to really give you a chance to walk back what you said in real time. And you sat there and repeated what you said, thoroughly letting him understand, look, I don't care about this. Period. Come on, man. You can't. You look real fraudulent when you try to walk back it the next day and try to put out the statements and, well, you know, I'm from a refugee family, you know, the violence, crime. Nobody don't give a shit about that statement right there, man. They're not going to remember that you're trying to walk back that. They're going to remember what you said in the context of the podcast right there in that moment. When you slipped and let the truth out right there. And it looked bad for the NBA because you can't sit here and tell me that if y'all really cared about what was going on in China, you wouldn't pull out if you really cared, you probably would pull out your money and your business dealings with them, but it's too much money. And we come from a capitalistic society where money usurps everything. Let's be honest. Money usurps, you know, how you feel. Money usurps any of the stuff that's really going on as far as, and we sit here and pretend that we care, but really cash is king over here in the capitalistic society. So it's like we value money more than people. And that he just came across as pretty much exposing that mindset right there. So he's a owner or part owner, and he's in them billionaire inner circles. That's why I make the NBA look bad, because it's like, well, thinking that same way. It's hard to believe that a lot of them not thinking that same way. They might not talk about it or get caught out there like he did slip up. But it's hard to believe that they don't think the same way. With all that being said, that is my reaction to this. Please do leave a comment. Like, share, subscribe. I want to hear what y'all think about this. What do y'all got to say? Leave a comment down below. And I am out. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Rants and Reactions 9.